Hi everybody, welcome back to another edition with me, Elizabeth at Lunar Child Tarot. Hello, hello my beautiful Aries. It is me once again. I have changed locations because I feel like I like when you guys take a look at the cards and see what I'm actually pulling. I just wish I had a different outcome or a different way of showing you in my other desk, but unfortunately right now I don't have it. Okay, so what do I want to say? This is a reading for the rest of October. It is a general message, and it is for, I think I mentioned it's for Aries. And what else did I want to say, guys? Let's make this fast. I don't want to bore you to death. All right, just keep in mind that I don't communicate with anybody for readings, guys. Okay, so if you receive anything under my name, it is not me. Okay, if you'd like a reading, all the information's in the description below. Let's get started. All right, so don't forget to check out your other placements in your chart for other readings. Okay, so let's get going. Let's pull an oracle card. This is the power of love. So we got our first one here. Psychic Tarot. Angel Spirit Guides, please give me a clear and concise message for Aries. Let them hear, let them see what it is they need to know for the highest good. I thank my beautiful angels for your aid in my work. Okay, these cards are so hard to hard to shuffle sometimes. All right, let's see. Feel free to fast forward the video if this part for you is boring. But if not, take a deep breath as I am pulling the cards. Okay, what messages does Angel have for Aries for the last week of October? Okay, so I guess I'll put this one here. And there we are. Aries, please. Aries, what messages do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? Oh, someone wanted to come along, so I will take it. All right. Okay, try not to take reversals. Oh, we're talking finances this week, the last 2 weeks of October, huh? Yeah, we're talking. You come out in your reading. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, it is the King of Cups. Okay, so my beautiful Aries, what do we have here? What do we have? For right away, I see this has to do with finances. This has to do with healing. This has to do with new starts. This has to do with finding. Anyway, let me get into it here. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illusion. Illumination. Oh my God. Okay, that's your first card. Then you have the spiritual harmony card, number 6. Okay, feeling abundant, feeling harmony, feeling like things are starting to fall into place. Things are, feeling the love from support perhaps around your family, your friends, your co-workers. And the next one is everyone is doing their best. Okay, this is messages from the universe. There are really only 2 types of people. Those you know. Sorry. Please stop for a second. Sorry, Aries. There are only 2 types of people. Those know love and those will love. Until there's only one type of person, and then you'll probably hit replay. The game of life, the universe. So, I feel like what this means here is you're starting to realize, Aries, that in life there are certain people that that you can count on, certain people that will bring harmony, peace, and love into your life. And I feel like you know, with the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles here in your first row. And the first row here normally is what's happening now, the energy of now. The middle row is, you know, moving forward, blockages, what's happening, you know, in order, or what you can do in order to move on to the next phase, which is moving on to the future, which is the last row here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is planting that seed and watching something grow. But sitting back and reflecting, not really reflecting, but kind of like taking time out and appreciating what you have right now in your life. You know, perhaps you've had to be a little bit stingy, a little bit, what's the word I'm trying to find here? Careful, cautious with your money, with your finances, having to balance. This man has a coin on the top of his head, having to balance your finances, having to be a little bit tight, right? And being cautious on where you place your money, okay? Now, the 8, from the 7 to the 4 to the 8, I feel like you've done what you can do right now when it comes to your finances. You've been careful, you've been cautious, you've put out the energy and time into either your work, either into your projects, your finances. Now it's time to just sit back and see what the results are going to be. You've worked very hard, okay, to the point where maybe it's taking you away from your home. This man works away from his home. He's hard at work, he's good at his job, but it's taking him, maybe it takes on a lot of hours. Maybe it's taking, you know, more time away from his home life. And this could cause a little bit of a problem. Perhaps there's somebody in your life that's working overtime, working hard in order to support the situation here, okay? Perhaps it's another Aries in your life. Perhaps it's an Aquarius. And this might cause, these are 3 major arcanas here, beside these 3 pentacles, which is quite interesting. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. And to me, this is telling me that this is a major problem in your life. This is something that is really affecting not only mentally, physically, and financially in your life. You have the High Priestess, which is telling me that sometimes we're not using our wits, sometimes we're not using our best judgment, okay, with our finances. And this could cause a bit of a problem. And as much as you guys want to be smart about your money, as much as you guys want to learn from what has happened and grow and see your finances build and grow, because the star is beside the pentacles, I still feel like the way you are going about your finances, it's causing you a bit of a problem. Because you might not be going about it the right way. You might not be using your best judgment, okay? So the Emperor comes out with the 8 of Pentacles, which tells me that perhaps this person in your life, maybe you, have been under the power of this Emperor, okay? The Emperor represents boss. It represents somebody of authority. Somebody is keeping perhaps you hostage at work. Somebody, you know, so to speak. Somebody is, you know, trying to control the amount of time you are working. So I feel like I need to tell you, Aries, to really try to start using your intuition in guiding you forward. And you will start seeing better results with this star card here, and not to allow the authoritative figure, whoever this is in your life, whether this is a parent, whether this is a boss, but I'm feeling more of a boss, like, you know, the Emperor is usually a boss-like figure. So I'm feeling like this is a boss that is kind of trying to control how much how much time you put into your job, how much effort you put into your job, controlling the whole aspect. Look at this. You have the Emperor, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Strength card. So I feel like definite control over here happening when it comes to your job environment. Because, you know, I'm not saying take this and run with it. Don't take this as a joke. Do not take this as something that you feel is an energy of like, you know, where you should run from it, okay? Because the Knight of Wands is a fast-paced moving energy, but it's also an energy that you can't count on. So I feel like I should tell you, find what you have been wanting, okay? Because I feel some of you have been trying to manifest maybe a new job, a new support system, a new way of making money where it doesn't, you know, where you don't have to feel so controlled in your job. But don't be too hasty, okay? Don't be too hasty when it comes to changing careers, when it comes to trying to figure out what works for you. Because I feel like you put your time and energy into this job here with the Seven of Pentacles. But I do sense that some of you might be kind of like hearing prisoner of your job. So I feel like some of you need to find that balance and harmony when it comes to what you love and what you and the time you put into something. Okay? So I hope this all makes sense for you guys, because I feel like you do need to get creative, okay? Just like this card says, creativity, you love to and deserve new ideas, right? So it's like you need to find something. If something is not working for you, Aries, right now, you have to find the strength, okay, to tap into that higher intuition in order to place the right energy to where you need to be or need to do or need to go. All right? Don't be hasty with the decisions that you make. Stick to what you know, okay? Stick to what you know. It's very important. Now, the signs that I see here, now I forgot about the King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. The King of Cups represents having control over your emotions, having control over your emotional aspect of things in life. Even though things are a little crazy, look at the water choppy around this king's chair here. That represents emotion. But he sits tall, he sits strong in his chair. So even though things might be chaotic around you right now, Aries, just try to emotionally keep it together, okay? Because it's very important. You might feel like you're wanting to be hasty in trying something new, especially with this Knight of Wands here, okay? You might be hasty. You might want to jump into something quickly and try to manifest something new in your life. But that's not going to work for you, okay? That's not going to work. You got to be strong with your thoughts. You got to be strong, especially crossing the High Priestess and the Strength card here. You got to be strong with your thoughts moving forward. You got to do what's right, but you also got to be, you got to use your wits and listen to, you know, listen to what is important in your life, not to drift off and at the first idea or the first thing that you might have, okay? Because I feel like you've been putting a lot of time into something, but it's under the control of someone here, okay, Aries, in the last week, the last part of October. So try to be strong, try to control your emotions, and don't be hasty into jumping into something new. That's very, very important, my dear Aries, okay? Try to find the harmony, the happiness, and the clarity in how you're going to move forward into November. Because yes, you've given your all. Yes, you've provided stability, structure. You know, you've worked very hard to achieve your goals. You're very good at what you do. But the message I'm trying to tell you is that use your higher intuition, use your knowledge, use what you have learned so far up until now, because it's very important. You know, when things seem to be pressurized, I feel like we can think very hasty and jump into something new without thinking about it. So there's that Leo card, okay? So you have Leo, you have Aquarius, you have another Aries. This could be even another message I'm getting is another Aries could be related to another Aries in your life. If you have another Aries in your life and this sounds familiar to somebody around you, then this is related to them. If you don't, then I feel like this has to do with you guys, okay? But there could be a Leo that approaches you to offer you something, okay? But again, please be careful with this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands comes in, I always call it the tornado card. You know, he comes in, destructs everything, and then leaves. He does not stay. He does not dedicate himself to loyalty. He does not dedicate himself to, he's a hasty type of energy. You know, he comes in and he goes out and, you know, here I am, here I'm not. That's a type of energy. So you can't really rely on this type of energy. So if this message resonates, if it doesn't, it might in a little bit. We still have 2 weeks to go. So please do leave me a message in the comments and let me know if this kind of sounds like you. If it doesn't, then that's okay. It will, maybe perhaps in a little bit. Remember, Aries, be strong. Have control over your emotions. We don't want to be overly overly emotional. Okay. You have lots of love to give. You have lots of wisdom and knowledge in whatever you do in your life, and it's just a matter of making those right moves forward. It's a matter of taking what you have done so far and moving that forward to this Eight of Pentacles here, okay? Move on to something if things are not working out, to something that can bring you stability, structure, and also, what's the word I'm trying to find here? Also, something that can, oh my God, it's not coming to me. I hate when this happens. I can't even say that word. Oh my God, familiar. Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to try to say it because I'm just going to sound like a goofball. All right, guys. So take care, and you know, I hope this resonated with you, and I will see you guys very, very soon. All right. Take care.